In a beautiful and distant kingdom, there was a grand palace where a lovely princess lived. She had everything: wealth, luxury, and comfort, but still she felt lonely. There was something missing in her life: true love. One day, a new bodyguard arrived at the palace. He was a poor young man, but very honest, hard-working, and brave. There was truth in his eyes and loyalty in his heart. When he saw the princess for the first time, he silently promised himself that he would protect her, even with his life. The princess and the bodyguard started talking, and soon they became friends. For the first time, the princess met someone who cared about her heart, not her status. And for the first time, the bodyguard received respect and kindness. Slowly, they grew closer, and without even realizing it, they fell in love. But not every story is easy. One day, the king found out that his daughter and a poor bodyguard had grown close. He became very angry. He called the bodyguard and said, "If you want to marry my daughter, you must prove your loyalty." Without fear, the bodyguard replied, "I am ready for any challenge." The king gave him a dangerous mission, a mission from which returning alive was almost impossible. The bodyguard looked at the princess. There were tears in her eyes, but also hope. And then he set off on his journey. On the way, there was a dark forest, strong winds and storms. He faced many difficulties. He fell, he got injured, but he never gave up. There was only one thing in his heart: his love for the princess. Finally, he succeeded in completing the mission, but he was badly injured. When he returned to the palace, the princess ran to him. There were tears in her eyes, but this time, they were tears of happiness. The king saw everything, and he finally understood that true love is not about wealth, but about the heart. He embraced the bodyguard and placed his daughter's hand in his, and then they got married. The palace was filled with joy, and the princess finally found her true love. This story teaches us that true love never depends on status or wealth.